Hi viewers, you're tuned into the Breakout Show, the show that brings you nothing but hip-hop. We bring hip-hop to the streets. Today in the studio, you have with me the Autopilots. Next to me is
MC Kenzie.
And we're not privileged to have the presence of Brio, also called MC Yobs. He's a bit unwell, but he's with them in spirit. And we want to talk about the upcoming album. They've won so many accolades, especially here in Daystar University. They're branded as the who is who in hip hop. They are number one, the Autopilots. The full-length album has 12 tracks, including the most critically acclaimed song in Daystar right now. They call it Tukakatike, which features Jay-Z, another artist who is prominent in Daystar. National scene, heads are still being raised by Tupac's hologram. People are talking about how Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg really revived Tupac. They brought him back to life. Even fans who are at the scene were very scared. People are like, is Tupac really alive? Such an interesting name. So, how did you come up with this name, Autopilots?
Wow. That is a long story about how we came up with the name Autopilots.
I'm ready to listen.
First, we had to look for a name that stands for all of us. As in, a name that's in plural, not singular form. So, we had to look for such a name. So, Autopilots, the real meaning of autopilots for us is that we are self-driven. We don't wait for people to push us around to do our projects. Autopilots means something that's self-driven. Like for us, we don't wait for people to push us around to do our projects. We do it our own way. So, and autopilots also means that our game is up in the sky. The sky is the limit for us.
What about you?
Okay, for me, Autopilots, we just came with the name Autopilots because we felt like that name represents us, who we are. We felt like we want to reach the skies where like our game will be untouchable because we believe we are the future of Kenyan music. We believe that we have what it takes to be above the other people, you know. We believe that with our determination, motivation, persistence and hard work, we'll make it. So we're self-driven, we call ourselves Autopilots.
So you mean to tell me that you are performing without a name? The name just came later after you started performing?
Okay. No, the name didn't actually come after performing. First we formed the group, the Autopilots. No, not the Autopilots, it just came out with a group, the three of us. And then as we were going on, as we were writing our first song, that is like from Tam, there was one of the guys said that I feel self-motivated. So like there is a line that goes like utatupata base ki autopilot. Utatupata base
Captain Autopilot.
like we are driven to do what we do best, that is rapping. So we felt like that name represents us and what we do. So we decided to come up with the name of Autopilots, the group name, because we are the three of us.
So how did you meet and form your group?
Yeah, I would say it was kinda a coincidence because all of us were in the same college and I used to be neighbors with Loshimzuka here. He used to be my next door neighbor. So sometimes you could hear myself rapping in my room and he would come show up and look at what I'm doing, and also he liked it. He said, from today I'll be calling you MC. Because I had some of my raps, I was calling myself MC Kenzie. And also, Brian came in also. And now we had started working with Loshimzuka, freestyling in the room, with the instrumentals. And Brian, sometime he could chip in and we freestyle together. And for me, I saw Brian performing in the Daystar Got Talent concert. Yeah, it used to be on Thursdays, that time I can remember. So I sat down and thought, oh wow, this guy can rap. And all my time, I'd be looking for, let's say, a group that we could be doing the music thing together since I was in primary. But most of my friends were not serious in music. Even in high school, a friend of mine was approaching me that we joined the same group. But seeing to whatever they are doing, I didn't see their focus.
They didn't have enough talent.
Yeah, and not enough. They had talent, but it's the passion. Yeah, and the determination. So when I came here and I met Brian and Loshimzuka, we started the thing, Autopilots, and this is what we are now.
So for me, how we met Autopilots, we were just like, there was this day I went to see this guy. I think I was going to borrow something from him. Then I was like, oh, you guys, you do freestyle. Oh, I feel what you're doing, you guys. I just feel it's cool. I just feel we can do something together. Just feel like I can be coming here to polish up my skills, my rapping skills. I can just try something with you, like we a song or something. And then we later realized that the other guy, Brian, by that time our close friend to Brian, but I didn't know that he was talented also in rapping. So that day Brian came and we put a certain beat that, I don't know, a certain beat by Shori Low. Then we started flowing to it, like we started like creating our own lines to hit, we started rapping, and then some of the guys we were with, like Steve Wakoa, a friend of mine, they came and told us, you guys, you can do something, you can do something. They kept encouraging us. We could meet nearly 3 times a week. We like freestyle and we are happy about it. We do it for the passion, like a hobby, like something for leisure. So like, after that we decided we can write a song. And we hoped to do it like the street way, the raw way. That's how our first track, like Contact came up. Because we decided to go it street, raw and uncut, because we felt that there we are representing the real Kenyan hip hop. You know, like the likes of Kinakala Mashaka. We felt like we are doing it how it's supposed to be.
When was this?
Oh, I think that was sometime in October 2010.
Yeah.
Because like for now, Autopilot is barely 1.5 years old. Autopilot is the crew. We have just a year and we are happy with the progress we are making, because not many artists in the industry currently can brag that they've been in the industry for a year and they are getting like airplay in the local FM stations. They have a fan base who identify with them. You know, like we say, it's better. We have 2 real fans than 100 fans or 1,000 fans who are just like there. You know, they are saying by word of mouth that they are your fans, but they are not there for you. It's better I have 2 real fans who appreciate what I do, who can support me and support my career, than have like 200 or thousands of them who don't really appreciate. They just like, they are, when you meet, they are like, oh, your work is tight, but I don't see the merit. Yeah.
Okay, at the moment you've won so many accolades. You were chosen even for this Star of Excellence Awards for Daystar. It's like the Daystar's Grammys. You have many fans in Daystar, you're being called for shows. How are you handling the fame?
We're taking the fame, we're just ease with it, because we know fame comes with many things. Like for us, for the artists, the groupies, the women, and a lot
love
of
from
things.
the ladies.
Yeah, and maybe your lifestyle changes. But for us, we're just what we were from the beginning. Nothing has changed. Even if you look at my wear, everything, my clothes, everything is just the way I was.
For me, I feel like the fame thing is not affecting us in any bad way. Like, we are just the same people we used to be. I'm just like, apart from Loshimzuka, I'm still the same Willie I used to be. It's still proper because we live the same way. Yes, just humble. We don't want like the fame to get into our heads, because like in future you may even grow to reach some high heights. We are nominated for something like MTV. We don't want like the fame to get into our heads, you know. Like the fame comes with a lot of things. Even some artists, like their lives get wasted, even get into drugs, and then we lose it all. So we don't want to lose it all.
Really, but your song was number 3 on Ghetto Radio for 3 weeks. You still want to say that you are the same? You're not pulling my leg?
Okay, now it's like you're using the literal meaning of how we're feeling. Of course, for us, we're feeling nice, and of course, we are feeling proud, but we can't show the pride. We have the pride inside us, but we can't show it. We're just humble. You know, the boys you used to know.
Basically, that one cannot change us. Our song can even go into the number one, or whichever. We can even win the Chago Latinis. But what matters most is who we are after we won. There is Autopilot, the brand, and then there is me as a person. There is Robert as a person. So what we want to differentiate is Autopilot and me as a person. Autopilot is a group. The group is bigger than me. And me alone, I cannot be Autopilot without the other guys. So what we want to create is like, your personal life is your personal life. You don't have to change. To the people who knew you, to your fans, who you've grown with in the music industry, you don't have to change. Like, you have to remain who you are so that they can see this guy. It's not like the fame is affecting me. We have seen so many people, so many cases where guys, they start year down, they are coming, and then when they reach up there, they forget the people who brought them up, they change. Some even like the wanahama from where they used to live, from their hood, they go to another hood. You feel like, I'm so much of a star, I don't belong here. But us, we feel like we are not like any different from anyone else, because we believe in one thing: in God, we are all equal.
I like you talked about your fans. I like that. You're talking about your fans now. At least you're in school, you're in Daystar. It's a big university. You have many friends who know friends, who know other people and their families. So it gives you like a big fan base. Now, apart from school, where do your other fans come from? Home, your family members, or who else you market yourself outside it?
I can say we have fans all over the world. Yeah, even if when you go to look at our Facebook fan page, there is where they show the geographical position of your fans. And I'm not saying that we have fans only on the social media. We have real fans, as in physical fans. We have them, but also for them, those who are abroad, they also are friends and maybe relatives. Yeah, because if you check our fan page, you see we have fans in Europe. Yeah. Yeah, as far as that. And they comment on our songs, they download them, they listen to them, and they say they like our stuff, what we are doing. Though some are not African, they can't understand the language we're using, but they still like the flow and the stuff. I don't know what they like, but we have fans.
Yeah, so I can say that we have fans everywhere in the whole world, like you said, because like for me, I used to be like chatting with some of our fans online, and then I didn't notice or realize where they are. But I came to notice that there was a certain chick who was very much interested in our songs. She was like, "Oh, you guys, you are the bomb, you are the future of Kenyan music. You guys are what you're doing, keep it up, it's the best." And then I just followed up. What do you do? I discovered that she's the Miss Kenya in Italy. Miss Kenya Italy.
So there's a pageant for Kenyans in Italy.
In Italy. She's the Miss Kenya in Italy. She's called Evelyn. I don't know the second name. I can't remember it. But I discovered that we have fan base all over. We have even some other guys in England. Like an example, we have a chick by the name Clear Ndaki. She's been following our progress. We also have many fans in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, even other countries. We can say that our fan base is mainly our families and our friends, because the people who even are asking for our CDs, most of them I've never met them. Like 3/4 of the people, I've never met them. They just feel what we do. They tell me, "You guys, like, I just feel your music. Where can we get your CD? Where can I download your songs?" We have a video we are redoing the video for Tukakatike, and we're also shooting another one for another track called Kadudu, an AIDS awareness song, which will be out soon. And one day to review the video with the song together. guess it will be a sick video.
We're working with which director, or you have your own in-house director? Who do you normally work with?
For the Tuakachike video, we're working with a guy called Rodiki of Studio 8. The guy, he has done a lot of videos in Kenya. Some are even nominated. We were even nominated for the Chago Latinis. And we felt that was the best guy we could work with.
Yeah, and for the Kadudu, we'll be working with the movement. You know Ray, yeah, that guy Ray and Combo. We'll be working with them for the video shoot.
And I just wanted to ask, you guys are students. How do you fund? Because I know you're in university. It can't be only your pocket money, or you have some big fish somewhere who's funding.
Basically, it's just our pocket money. We save something little. The little that we have is what we chip in into music. Yeah, and it's tough. Trust me, it's tough. Even sometimes you can go without food. Like now, I haven't taken lunch, and I don't care because I know God will provide anyway.
It's all about the sacrifices. We make sacrifices for our passion and for our hobby. Because like I told you, music is our hobby. And we don't do it for the fame, we don't do it for the money, we do it because we love it and for our fans.
After this album Life Concert, what next?
After we're done with recording the album, we want to focus into shooting the videos for the singles. Now like most of the artists, they do the audio part, but they don't focus on the videos. And knowing the market the way it is, the music industry, without a video, you can't really market your songs. Because of late, people are watching videos, music videos, more than they're listening to the radio.
We also, after the album, we're also going to be concentrating on doing some collabos in there with some artists who are like-minded like us, who share the same vision. We don't want to do like collabos with people who are not serious. What we look at is the passion and the determination. Because you can't like expect Lash in the hub there and then some other random guy comes and says, hey, you are two pilots, I want a collabo, and you don't see the hard work in you. You don't see the passion and drive to make it in music. You just want like to jump onto the ship after it is like when it is taking off and you are not part of it. You don't have what it takes to make it in the music scene. You want like serious artists.
Okay, speaking about collabos, in Kenya right now, the hot